Hello Raiders, this is Ezron. Welcome to my Deliana account bastion. It is day 14 of the account. I did not make a video on day 13 because I didn't think it would be super interesting just to watch me continue to grind to get my first 6-star. However, I'm happy to announce on day 14, Ding Kael, I got him to 6-star. He's not yet ascended. That would get him some extra stats. I wonder if I have the potion sitting around to do that. I very well may. If I do, oh, potentially. Maybe I need to get one. There we go. Now I just need to get him a banner and some other jewelry. But overall, I'm quite happy. I feel like this is where you can actually start to play the game because you can make choices. I've thought about this a little bit, and I think my next move will be War Maiden to 5-star level 50, just for the defense down. Not sure who would be my second level 60. It could be Deliana, it could be War Maiden. But really only those two are in the running. I also managed to get a Hospitaler Hospitaler, who she's not guaranteed, so she will go in the vault and probably not get used. The other thing I'm certainly going to start on now is using these fusion champions to get my first Void champion. I've already missed a day or two of advanced quests, just because I couldn't do things like fight in the arena with a champion of every affinity. So I'm getting there. At this point, I expect I will be able to farm 12-3 Brutal. I couldn't really do it with him at 5-star, but now at 6-star, I should expect that, especially as he continues to level up. I didn't have enough potions for that. That he should get better at Brutal farming. The other thing really to mention and concentrate on is I'm going to make a big push to get into the Dragon Dungeon as far as I can. Really, you get there, lifesteal gear, speed gear, they're really the two big ones, but a couple of others that you may find helpful. And really, once you get to Dragon 20, that's when you've unlocked. If you can do Dragon 20 reliably, you can do all the rest of the stuff in the game, provided you have the champions for it. So I'll do, big pushes into Dragon, a little bit into Arena, and then maybe a rounding out of my various champions. I will say that I know right now I'm going to have to do some farming in Durham Forest. I really would like both of these rares that I haven't gotten a drop for yet. Hopefully in Brutal this will become really, really trivially easy now that Kael is level 60. As well as, here's the trickier one. Getting a Templar is really kind of a big deal and helps with control a lot, so I'm going to have to farm him out probably in these areas that are a little bit more friendly to a blue affinity champion. So we'll see how that goes. The idea that I might get some reasonably useful lifesteal is also a bit of a bonus. The last thing to note, and this should really come easily, is I think I need to get another Executioner to have to use in fusions, as well as maybe one just for general use. But also, Diabolist is super, super good. She has a very high base speed, as well as a speed buff and a turn meter increase, as well as decreases enemy turn meter. So I think that she will be a big help in Arena and some other dungeon content. So I think that would be my next couple of days. Now that I ground through to getting my first 6-star, sort of rounding out my champions a little bit, trying to see what I can do to farm up other champs that enable a team to make a push for a couple of dungeons. Other than that, going and taking a look at the guaranteed fusions. You know, Relic Keeper, I probably will spend some time getting. That requires, you know, duplicates of champions that I've already talked about farming. Razin, I'm not sure if I should get on this account or not, simply because you can't guarantee you would ever get all of the rares or epics. But then a Broad Wall is a must-have, and as you can see here, I've got all of the rares that fuse these two voids, and then these two voids come out of 3v3 Arena, so I've been working on that a lot. It's actually super interesting. I'm going to go over to 3v3 Arena real fast. In that I've been more successful than I expected, just in doing refreshes and trying to get easy fights. Like, I can't do these with the level 60s, you know, that would be a pretty big murdering. But I would think something like this is very achievable for a lot of people. I'll try it right now. I'm going to expect that I lose the first fight, which shouldn't be a huge deal. I will... Here we go. I'm assuming Kael will clean up this. Really, Deliana is the only difficult one because she has Force Affinity. And then these two Force Champions will clean up the damage dealers, and then War Priest doesn't do a whole lot other than heal herself. So let's blow through it on auto and see how we go. You know, losing the first fight, not a big deal. And then here we are into the screen drawing. Again here, not a shocker. Boom. Elhane's a very good arena champion, as well as higher level and more ascended compared to that group, so shouldn't be a big one. This is where I think I should start to win. Exactly. So expected that because they're all weak affinity. Then Kael gets into it with generally being a more damage dealing champion than Deliana. Overall, not a difficult win, I think. And then I've got two champions largely facing Force champs. Ooh, this now might be tough because of all the counterattacks. But they tend to be weak hits, so not a big deal. Then Deliana comes in. Would have hoped that she killed especially like the Frozen Banshee, but we will see how it goes. But overall, still expecting to win here. We'll see if I get there. Hopefully she goes after, there you go. After the Frozen Banshee, their only damage dealer. Now we should be able to take down Skull Crusher because he's at low health. There we go. And then Deliana, I think, will carry the day in just a second. We'll see how it goes on auto. Once we get down to only War Priest left, will not be a big deal because she does no damage. We'll see how it goes. Please continue. Oh, come on, Deliana. You can do it. Yeah, so at this point now, this one is in the bag. It's just a matter of getting the damage applied. War Priest comes back, hits me with a freeze. That's unfortunate RNG for me. Ooh, 2 in a row. It's kind of rough, to be honest. Second to last one, hoping one more. There you go. But this is the kind of fights I've been doing in 3v3 Arena a fair amount. You get 12 gold bars just for doing the fight because you won 2 of 3 Tag Team Arena items. And then I'm expecting, so tonight, I'll get another 410. So that would be 700 at the end of the week. Should be enough for both of them. Maybe even starting to Drexlarth fragments. That's the whole goal. Is I think that the 3v3 or Tag Team Arena Bazaar is huge for guaranteed champions and where you get it. Like, you know, don't Don't use your gold bars on avatars or charms or things you don't really need, but if you use it on guaranteed account enhancers, it can be a big difference to your overall effectiveness. So I think now going forward, probably I won't do an everyday update, just between playing my main account, especially now that the Fusion is on, and having new and interesting content for everyone on this account. Expect maybe an every second or every third day, just as important things happen and I continue to build out the account, just so you can see progress, and then you can track your own against that. Please drop a subscribe or a like. Let me know how your general level of progression is doing. Were you over or under the 14 days? Like, I felt like I grinded or ground more than is really normal, but maybe I just haven't been doing enough. So let me know what you think. I'd like to hear that. Thank you for your opinion. This is Ezron signing off.